We are looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. He went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Setting up to throw. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Pass caught by the rookie from SMU. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hey, go! Hey, go!
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes out to the left. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, the Jags got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been it isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
The third down throw falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
A 60-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who can be trusted to hit from 60 An even shorter list, the ones who get the chance to travel.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hits his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's another Browns 1st down.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Throwing it again here to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, lie.
Lawrence working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame. First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Getting out to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 3. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
They go play action. Lawrence. Called in left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Line number 10. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Tu'u headed left. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, run!
3rd and long for him here. trying to find A.J. Brown. So that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33.
Handoff now to Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The Browns are lined up to punt. Taken at the 2. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. On his little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Buying some time right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. He'll take this at the 10. Finds some space. He's past the 30. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes on. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive. But enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Trucks a defender. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a game.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Red on red.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Root to bird. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. They're throwing it. He's got a man left. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go They couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Hits it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down.
Hey, Lion!
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Silver!
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Finds him over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
17-yard line.
On red.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 3-possession game. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming here from the 12. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal to and he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Johnston, incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, dude, take right open.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, run. Turn. This is hot. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Sanders. This is a heater going deep, and it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter, and nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Over the middle, complete to Njoku. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Lawrence with it on 1st. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
See, that was on the field, a young high school quarterback just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side.
And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, but that's going to cost him. On first down, here's Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Let's go now. First down. 60 Eagles. 60.
Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going again here. Sanders. Chased out to his right. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
On the go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on. Come on.
Sanders now on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Desperation time here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the fourth. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Will line up for the
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready,
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. You know how to finish.
This taken from the 12. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Short pass brought in. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tootin gets it from the gun. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Okay,
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 19.
Another game to Judkins. That short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Brown.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Hey, Bronco 80. Let's go.
To the air, Sanders hits his running back. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns come through to tie it in the 4th. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation is doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming here from the 12. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trail by just 1. First down from the 42.
Go. Brad on.
Hand off to Tootin. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. The check down goes to Tootin. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have taken the lead late. As we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
18, right in.
Setting up to pass. He's got Njoku on the sideline, caught. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Those are short throws. They are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
70, Cut 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First and 10 from the 32.
Is a turnover on downs.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 39. Browns.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Riley Judkins on the drop down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Sanders now. Forced out to his right. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense